Hello, I'm John Moeller, former White House chef, the Three First Families, and author of Dining at the White House. Today we're here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania at RLPS Architects Bistro, and I'm going to show you how to make a herb-crusted haddock. We have filet, skinless, boneless. We're going to use 3 different kind of herbs: salt, pepper, egg white, and flour. So what we're going to start with here is we're going to take some tarragon. This is fresh tarragon. You can't use dry in this one here. We're going to pick off the leaves off the side here, and you're going to take them right off the stem and make sure you get the leaf only. Same thing with flat leaf parsley. Stems are out and the leaves are in. And of course, this is chives. This is just a center cut here, which is just right for what we're looking for here. And this is the best way to chop parsley. I take it and I push it in my hands. I press it down against the cutting board and my knife. And then I take short little cuts against it. Alrighty. So we're going to push that into a little pile and just keep on chopping. Turn it around again. Okay, that looks good. So I'm going to push that pile off to the side here. Now with the tarragon, there again too, we just have the leaves. All the stems are removed. I'm going to press it into a tight little ball and then take quick little cuts here. It's so aromatic. I love tarragon. It's very astringent, has that kind of like slightly licorice flavor to it, and I love it. All these herbs together are referred to as fine herbs. Fine herbs are like tarragon, parsley, chives, and you could also add chervil. I like adding chervil to this, but I know it might be very difficult for you to find it from time to time. So, all right, we're going to take the chive here. I push them all together like this, and then we chop as thin as possible. I'm going to push that off to the side. I'm going to take all these herbs together now and mix them up. Right. So we have an even mix of Italian parsley, or it's also referred to as flat leaf parsley. We have tarragon and also chives. Now we have all our herbs chopped and mixed together, and we're going to take our haddock fillet and our salt. We're going to mix that into the flour. We're going to mix a little bit of pepper into that. We're going to mix the seasoning into the flour, get a little flavor. Then we're going to take a little bit of salt and pepper and put it right onto the fillet itself. Now here's what we're going to do. This is the side that's against the bone. On this side here, we can see this darker part, that's against the skin. We want to only season the inner part. We're going to put only flour on this side, and then we're going to shake off any excess flour. We want to have just enough flour to make the egg stick, and we want just enough egg on there to make the herb stick. Now we're going to just take and put this through the egg wash. All right, and this is egg white only. It's covered completely only on one side. If I see a little bit of flour there, I'm going to take the egg white and push it into it. And see, it's just glistening. It's not dripping off. It's just enough to adhere to the flour. Now at this point here, we take our herbs and sprinkle it across the fish. Now in our pan here, I got it warming up over a medium-high heat. I have some clarified butter. Put that into the pan. Now, herbs side down, we're going to start searing that. It's definitely hot enough. Keep it moving around in there. Now on the underside here, we can put just a little bit of seasoning there. But remember, there's no flour, there's no egg wash, and there's no herbs on this side. We're making the herb crust on the presentation side. Now the egg's going to start coagulating. It's going to create a crust, and it's going to hold the herbs in place. But we do not want to brown it too much. A light amount of brownness is good, but we do not want to over brown it. All right, so now we take from this point here, and we flip it over, and there. Now we have this nicely crusted side here. And you have to be very careful with the haddock. Right now, it's all held together when it's fresh. When it starts to cook, it becomes very, very flaky. So after we flip this over, we're going to finish it in the oven. Then afterwards, carefully remove it from the pan and put it right onto our plate. So here's our herb-crusted haddock. It's been in the oven for about 8 or 10 minutes. Make sure you use a spatula to remove it. I see a little bit of liquid coagulating here, which tells me that it's done. It looks good. Right here, we're going to just put that down the middle of the plate. And just for a simple garnish, we're going to have a little bit of lemon And we'll put some more greens on it. Here we have our herb-crusted haddock with lemon wedge and some snow pea shoots. I'm John Moeller, former White House chef, the three first families, and author of Dining at the White House. And that was how to make herb-crusted haddock. Always remember, cook well, eat well.